Hello, Unchained Soul 3 here. I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial on how to make a Pokemon trainer card if you don't know how. Now, the site I typically use is PokeCharms Trainer Card Maker. It's pretty simple and basic, nothing fancy. Actually, it is pretty fancy, but it's not the fanciest probably. It gets the job done pretty easily. Alright, so first things you want to do is you probably want to have a notepad for your team when you're playing the game. So whenever you get a Pokemon, you write it down. Like say I got a Squirtle. Whenever a Pokemon evolves, write it down. If you get badges, write it down. Make sure they're always in order. If you get rid of Pokemon, which I rarely do, but if you do, like mention like get rid of blank, whatever, to add as much detail as you can. So say we're gonna have Squirtle, Wartortle. Let's get a random Pokemon. Let's get like a Pidgey in there, and then we ditch the Pidgey or something. All right, so that's gonna be our thing. Not going to put it over there for now. Just minimize this. So you put your trainer name here. I'll just do Tyler. Friend card, I can import it because it's my logged in profile, but you can type it in if you want, or you just type in crap because it doesn't matter, whatever. You have all badges from all 6 generations. The 7th gen does not have badges, so you just can't put anything there, and Gen 8 is not out yet. Getting hyped for that. So I'll do that. And then pick a background. I typically stick to monotype. That's just my theme. And I do a different one every time, but you got multiple things here. I picked these. Make sure you pick these first. Let's do the bugs. That's the first one. Whatever. And then fire looks cool or whatever. Who cares? Then you get out your character model. Make sure you do this before you do your badges and Pokemon. Alright. I typically just go for whatever character model I played as in the game, but if I've already used them, I'll just use someone I think is cool. I stick with the official sprites most of the time. Custom sprites are very well done, but I don't like to use them because I like the officials. Alright, once you pick your random character, like we'll pick the Bicycler, we're going to move on to Pokemon. So let's bring up our list again. So we had Squirtle first. So you can search for it or down Squirtle. Alright, then you get multiple pictures to choose from, which is most of his sprites and shiny stuff from the games. I think they don't have anything before Gen 4 usually, and you always get a 3D model. Let's pick that one, wait for it to load, and then there you go. And if you're making a video, which is what I usually do, you want to download every card, so that's going to be my first card. Then my next thing was a Wartortle, so what I would do, pick a Wartortle, I like save that one, click on the Pokemon to get rid of it so I can replace my Squirtle with a Wartortle, and download it again, and just keep doing that for every change. If you just want to have a stationary trainer card, you just do everything and then save it at the end, but if you're doing a video, like a progression like I do on my channel, you can do it like this. Badges, or just click on 2 and click to remove. Now once you're done, just download the final one, and you're all good. And you can save it to your profile if you would like. I usually save it back up on my computer as well. Alright, now that you're done making all your trainer cards, make sure to open up the File Explorer. Go to wherever you save them to, which is just downloads for me, because Google Chrome. Open up whatever editing program you use. I typically use Premiere, but for Pokemon cards, I use Windows Movie Maker because it's very basic. It's a lot faster than Premiere sometimes. So you just drag them in, wait for them to load. Make sure they're in the correct order. Sometimes it doesn't do that right, because that's Windows Movie Maker for you. So you put them in the right order, which doesn't seem to want me to work right now. There we go. Put them in the correct order. I highly recommend changing the time on all of these to about like 2 to 3 seconds, because 7 is quite long for looking at one of these. It's up to you. I'll just do 2 for now. And if you want to do all of them, you just do like a Control-All or like a Shift-Click. You know, make sure you select multiple ones so you don't have to do each one individually. And that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, usually I'd add like music from the game. You just do it right there. And save and complete. And that's how you make a trainer card for your Pokemon game on YouTube.